Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World Tanks. So as you can see, this is Deadly Smurf's T28 prototype. This is a Tier 8 game on Himmelsdorf, and he is in the Tier 8 American Tank Destroyer, turreted version, by the way. Non-turreted is more powerful up front, but slower, which is really saddening after you drive this. But anyways, also has a better gun on the non-turreted. Just so you know that. Anyways, so this is Fan Pick Friday, so you guys are the ones who picked this game, and if you didn't pick it, then I don't know what you were doing, because if you weren't involved in the polling, you have no right to complain. It was easy enough to click on the link, and always available, as will next Fridays be. By the time this comes out, I will have the link in the description, and you guys can go in and vote on what you want to see next Friday. And I don't have all those replays in front of me, so I can't name them all off right now, but they'll be in the link in the description below. And I'm going to do this as long as I can, as long as I can get like truly once in a lifetime type replays or truly amazing replays. I'll just keep showing them off as Fan Pick Fridays. And you guys pick what happens when, or you know what I mean. Anyway, so before we get into the game proper, thank you very much for any support you guys want to give me. And if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you can do so is by helping us grow. Tell your friends, tell your clanmates, and help the channel grow. It's not yet the end of summer, and we haven't hit the 400 I want to hit, and of course 500 by Christmas. So let's get on that. Let's grow the channel, right? Yes, good. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to mention, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm just gonna forget about it until such time when it comes back into my mind, and then I'll bother to tell you guys. So normally in this corridor you want to stick back at the back and you just fire down the corridor until somebody dies, but really not meeting much resistance, Deadly Smurf has decided to push down this entire corridor. Now, I should note, I just recorded this game. I got all the way through it, and then I realized that my recording software was not, in fact, turned on, and there was no audio. So, I'm gonna know what's gonna happen some of this time. That poor stock Tiger 1 dying, just because he couldn't take on a prototype. If he'd waited back farther down this line until we actually came to this point, then he would have gotten at least one damaging shot into us, but he didn't, and so he died. Now we're gonna stop for at this point in time, and I'm gonna talk about the front of the IS-3 a little bit. Many people end up in this situation staring at death in the face, and we all know you can pen the lower plate particularly easy. Where else on the IS-3 do you want to pen? You can pen up here, I guess, if you have to, but if you can't shoot the IS-3's lower plate, the next best spot to shoot is right up here on above the gun mantle. That spot is like 30 millimeters thick. You can overmatch it with so many guns, and so many tanks can just walk up and pop rounds through there without they ever really need to aim. It's not this tiny little glitch weak spot. No. That is a giant weak spot up on top of this tank that you can hit just about any time you want to or need to. Also, remember that the more the tank rotates one way or the other, the more he flattens out whichever of these sides is pointing at you. So if he backs up that way, then this side becomes a lot flatter. You can pen it a lot easier. So just keep that in mind next time you're facing an IS-3. Or really any of the higher tier IS line. The hatch isn't necessarily there the entire time. You'll have to take a look for it, but the lower plate and the slopes on the armor definitely are, and so you can go ahead and put rounds through there anytime you want to. Now that you know, I love the fact that he just calmly takes out the IS-3. Only takes the one hit. And where does the IS-3 go through? IS-3 went through our machine gun port. And now he's gonna take this nice cool little snapshot at the IKV, and as he's pushing up here, you'll see the Roman Toll get taken out by 2 scout tanks, and the rest of our team up here is slowly getting whittled down. But that's okay, because we still have a deadly Smurf engaged in this game. And at this point in time, I'm going to speed up, because otherwise it's going to take forever for T28 to wander around. Now at this point, Deadly seems to think that he's dead. The game is over and all is lost. This is not the case, but it does feel like Deadly thinks it's the case, right? Okay, so we're going to see how everybody should be playing a T28 or really any tank destroyer. When the game is on the line, go a little bit aggressive and some conservative. Now this is the best facepalm moment ever, as he goes to kill the artillery, and all he does is track him. Sorry, second best facepalm moment ever. Best facepalm moment is coming up right here. What? What? Okay, well, now it's down to a 3v1 in very quick succession. Now there is a leopard still around here somewhere. The Leo and the leopard and the bulldog were spotted at the same time. Sorry about that. And so keep expecting the leopard to fly around here, but he doesn't. Oh, there he is. He's not gonna, in fact, run into us though. Oh, I seem to have accidentally taken down to half speed, and in fact, yes, he does. That's 2 ram kills. We're gonna speed that up again, because again, I don't want this to take forever either. Oops. That's what I get for not being a fixed camera, not noticing he comes around the corner into the T29, takes a damaging shot from the T29, and ooh, we got an SU-100 behind us. That is bad news. He's now got to take these guys out in such a way that he does not show a weak spot to either the SU or the T29. He's actually pushed around the corner, which is exactly the right move. This way he can attack the T29 and then spin around and take care of the SU-100. Now, the only way this goes badly is if the T29 has backed down this corridor and isn't right here anymore. Oh, yep, T29 backed off, but thankfully for us, we did not get tracked in the open. And now, we're going to get to spin around and road it again. The SU is going to come right around this corner, right into our gun. Or he's going to be sitting over there waiting to die, apparently. Well played, sir. Master Badge Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Fresh Effect, Shellproof, and Duelist. Yeah, we're not really surprised about that stuff. Especially when he gets a Radley Walters, a Kolbanovs, Spartan, Cool-Headed, the High Caliber, Top Gun, and a Steel Wall. Yeah. Well played. You think somebody gave him a steel wall by accident? Or was it on purpose? Because seriously, VK, what were you thinking firing an autoloader at the front of a T28 prototype? 4,441 damage dealt. 1,400 experience. That's way over and above the next best player on his team. And actually, for the most part, the scouts on the enemy team did pretty well, up until the point where they ran into Deadly and just died because they weren't paying attention, or thought they were better than they were. 2,000 damage blocked by armor, and overall a great game. Thank you so much, Deadly, for sending this in. Thank you all again for watching. Please, if you want us to help support the channel, help us grow, invite friends and clan members to the channel, and family, why not? And I will see you all later. This ioEther out.